Hey guys, my name is Rocha and I'm currently in an abandoned parking lot, and that is because I don't want to film this at home because I'm tired of being there. And there's also bird poop on my window. You want to see? It's right there. Yeah, hell yeah. But hello, I just come to my attention that I have been making videos for like a month now consistently, which I haven't done in a long time. But I realized that like any new person that might stumble onto my channel might not know anything about me, and that's not good because you want to get to know me and I want to get to know you, but you're not going to know anything about me other than I'm freaking crazy and I stan LOONA. So I wanted to like film a get to know me tag just so we can introduce ourselves, reintroduce ourselves. Also, I did film this video when I started my channel back in 2017, but I have privated that. It is bad. I look gross and yucky. So I thought, let me just completely refilm this and have a good time with you and me. We're gonna kiss later even if you want to do that. I mean, I'm down if you're down. So we're gonna be doing the list that Emma Chamberlain did back in 2017 as well. Clearly we took two different paths. All right, without further ado, here's like 72. Jesus Christ. Okay, there's 72 questions. You don't want to know that much about me, but you're gonna find out today. So let's start. So number 1, what is your name? My name is Luis. What is your middle name? That's too much information to share on the internet. Where are you from? I'm from Grand Smack, Midwestern Illinois. What do you do for a living? I'm actually unemployed right now. I'm looking for a job currently, but I took like 4 months off of working for my mental health because, to be completely honest, I was working as a payroll manager. So I was not doing payroll, but I was helping people with my company's payroll system. They called in, they're like, why is this broken? And I would be like, it's not broken, you're just not doing anything right. And then they'd yell at me for being stupid. So we would just go back and forth. And I just got tired of being yelled at all day. It was a call center essentially. I did not know that I signed up for a call center. So I stayed there for like 10 months too. So I don't know. Basically my mental health went. So now that I've taken time to be creative, like fulfill parts of my creative self that I wanted to for a while, I'm getting back to the workforce. So hopefully I can be like somewhere in marketing. Also, I want to do YouTube full-time one day, so I'm hoping that one day my dream will become a reality. Number 6, what is your favorite color? My favorite color is green. It used to be red, then for a minute it was like sunset yellow, like this shade of green. It is my favorite color. Number 7, what is your star sign? I am an Aquarius, and if you must know, you know how there's 12 star signs or 12 signs attached to us? Half of my chart is Aquarius, and I'm gonna make a whole video about this because I get told that my birth chart is just insane, and I agree, but I also have no idea what that means. So if you want to like help dissect it with me, stay tuned for that. What is your favorite music genre? I love R&B, but let me not skip over my queens, LOONA. I would say LOONA pop is my favorite genre, but I love R&B. Who is my favorite musician? My favorite musician is Rina Sawayama and LOONA. They are like tied. What is my favorite food? I don't think I have one, but I do love pasta, any type of pasta. Oh, and tacos. Obviously, I'm brown, so I kind of have to. What is my favorite drink? I drink water a lot, and I'm not even kidding. I have 1, 2. You thought I was done, right? You thought I was done. That's crazy. 3 water bottles, and I sometimes carry a 4th. I love water a lot. Water is like my favorite thing to drink, but if I had to choose something sweet, it would be root beer. And don't judge me for that, because if you don't love root beer, there's something wrong with you. There's nothing wrong with me, okay? There's something wrong with you. What is my favorite snack? Ooh, I love Cheez-Its. What is my favorite holiday? Back then it was Christmas, but I don't really care for it anymore. I think right now, honestly, the feeling of Halloween is nice. I love just like all the spooky vibes, and like not even that I care about like scary stuff, like, because I really don't care about that. I think I just like the fall weather that comes with it, and like I love orange. I mean, I love orange, so I love seeing that color everywhere. It is nice. Favorite pastime? Besides like going on Twitter, I'd say my favorite pastime is photography. I do that a lot. I have my own photography Instagram page. I do self-portraits all the time. So photography. What's my favorite sport? Honey, what is that word? What does it mean? I wouldn't know. What is something you are talented at? Photography. Yeah, I love photography. I also think that I'm low-key good at singing. I want to like one day like film covers and like make my own music. I think that would be so dope. Maybe one day they'll be like not hobbies, they'll be like jobs or something. That would be cool. What is something you wish you were talented at? Dancing. Dude, you know how badly I want to be like a dance, like you know how badly I want to dance to LOONA songs. Like I know Flip That, because they're literally like, it's like playing with like silly putty or whatever, but like other than that, like I've tried to learn, and like I have to take time and time and time and time again to like actually register what everything like the dance moves are. Otherwise I can, and it sucks because like there are some people that like look at a dance once and they got it. For me it takes hours to even learn a chorus. So dancing, and it's something that I can practice on, I'm just lazy. Are you competitive? I didn't know I was, but apparently I am. I was playing Uno with friends like a week, 2 weeks ago, and like I was going crazy. I was like Uno, shouting Uno when someone else got Uno and they got mad at me. I didn't know I was competitive. So if I did sports, that wouldn't actually, no, that would be good. Describe yourself in a single sentence. I was gonna say some stupid shit, but I'm not gonna this time. If I had to actually think about it, it would be motivated but lost. That's a sentence. Like I'm so motivated to do everything, but I don't know where to put that energy sometimes. Like sometimes I'm like, okay, cool, let's go. And then when it comes to it, I'm like, oh, never mind. I don't know what to do now. Something that I gotta work on. What's the best compliment you've ever received? Honestly, my favorite compliment that I get is that I smell good. And I love that compliment just because it's like, I know that I'm not stinky or nasty or dirty. I cannot leave the house without showering. I don't know what it is in my brain that is wired, but like if I'm going out even to Dollar Tree or whatever, I have to shower because I can't let no Susan in the candle section smelling me and being like, oh, that's a nasty bitch. You know what I mean? I need to smell good. So that's my favorite compliment. I've also been told that I got a good smile. Like that's also a nice compliment to hear. What are some of your bad habits? Ooh, I pick my skin a lot and I'm trying to stop that, especially my face. I know it's not that bad now, but it is something that I'm trying to stop as well because I be picking and picking and picking and it's not good. But I have gotten better at it. I don't touch my face as much anymore. What are your favorite things about yourself? I'm sexy as fuck. I think my favorite thing about myself is I don't know. That's a hard question because I have never really thought about like what do I love about myself. I like that I can do things. I guess everybody does things. I guess I like that like I can be fulfilling in the things that I want to do. For example, like YouTube videos. I'm good at making YouTube videos. Like I feel like I'm talented in that. No one watches them, but like I'm good at like putting things together that make sense and that are cohesive. Same with like photography. I guess that's something that I like about myself, that motivation that I have. What is on top of your bucket list? It was meet LOONA. It was literally meet LOONA, but I did that 3 times, bro. I met them at the fan sign and then in Chicago and then Houston. So I've done it, except I haven't met Chu. So I guess that would be at the top of my bucket list, is to meet Chu from LOONA, or to meet LOONA as 12 girls all together. That would be something as well. Something that isn't LOONA, I guess, is to eventually be working a job that I want to work for. Like I want to work for myself one day. That's something that will be future, like maybe YouTube. I don't know. That would be on top of my bucket list. All right, number 24. What are your 3 long-term goals? I think it would be to be successful. Number 2 is to, I guess, be fit, like have the body I want. And the third one, I guess, be living somewhere that isn't here. That would be very nice. But that, I guess those would be my 3 long-term goals. Number 25 is what are your 3 short-term goals? And that, to think right now, well, 1 is to clean my car. I'm literally gonna go do that after this video because my car's dirty, stinky, nasty. Number 2 is to, oh, I brought pants to go return to Target. I guess do that. I'm bad at this, can you tell? And then number 3 would be I know, to edit and film, edit, and upload this video by tomorrow or Sunday. Those are good. I'm bad at this, bro. Number 26, what are you doing today to help you achieve those goals? 1, I'm filming this video for the long term, and 2, I'm filming this video for the short term. See what I mean? What is your biggest accomplishment? I guess biggest accomplishment in terms of living life and being successful is getting my associates this past December. I don't really care about it, so my for real biggest accomplishment is meeting LOONA. I feel like dumb going back to that because I don't want to be seen as like, oh, it's just a K-poppy person, whatever. No, like literally I've been waiting since 2017 for that, and it finally happened. So that would be my biggest accomplishment. What's an ideal first date for you? I don't know. It's not something that I really think about now just because it hasn't come up, but I guess if I had to go on a date, which by the way I've never gone on a date before, I know, crazy, I guess it would be to like go to a restaurant, sit down and get to know each other. But that's so basic. So maybe afterwards we go ride roller coasters. I would ride roller coasters with them because you know I love my fucking roller coasters. I literally have been binging roller coaster videos all day like these last few weeks. Damn, I think I couldn't be with someone that doesn't like roller coasters. What is something you look for in a partner? I guess I need them to be funny. I need them to like roller coasters. I just need them to be honest. I guess if you don't want to be honest and truthful with me, there's no need for us to be together. But mainly it's roller coasters. Who is your role model? There's a lot, like my mom, obviously. My parents are role models. They've done a lot for me. But aside from them, definitely Rina Sawayama. Since Cherry came out like a few years ago, I think she's been a big inspiration and a role model for me because she's put it in my head that I can do anything. Because like seeing her, a person of color, like break into the music scene and like be successful and do the music that I want to do one day, that gives me so much hope that I'm gonna be able to do it successfully because she's so good at what she does. I don't know, something about like her aura, just it gives me so much confidence. Which one of your parents are you more like? My mom, for sure. I have a sibling. My sister is like my dad, like literally copy and paste, and I'm copy and paste like my mom. People say that I look more like my mom, and me and mom have the same sense of humor. Like we always joke around and like about literally anything and everything. Which of your parents are you the closest to? Just because of the similarities and everything, I'm definitely closest to my mom. What is the last book you read? I don't remember. Genuinely, I haven't read a book in years. That's bad. I should work on that. What is your favorite fairy tale? I honestly don't care. Let's just change that question to what's my favorite Disney princess movie. I love Rapunzel. What is your favorite quote? I wouldn't know. Let me change that question to what is your senior quote, which I quoted LOONA. So this is my senior picture. My senior quote is, "I don't need no Garden of Eden. The time in my hands means that I'm already in heaven." By Go On of LOONA, in One and Only. I kind of regret that quote just because it's so cheesy. But it is LOONA, so I'm okay with it. What's my favorite subject in school? I definitely enjoyed art classes because obviously little brain, but I did enjoy math weirdly, but only in high school, not in college. I like damn near failed math in college, but in high school it was fun. Subject you were best at? Math, literally. Who was my favorite teacher? I don't want to say their names. Their names started with a V, I'll tell you that much. But like it was a husband and wife. It was my psychology teacher in junior year. The math teacher was the husband. They were the sweetest people ever. They treated me with so much respect, and obviously like every teacher treated me with respect, but like them two were just like, they were so different in terms of like they just knew how to talk to us. Who has left the most impact on your life? Probably them two, the teachers, obviously my mom, but I'm gonna just be honest with my actual true answer and say LOONA. What app do you use the most? Twitter. Twitter. I'm on that little bird app all day and night. What piece of technology can you not live without? My phone, actually. It would be my phone because I'm on Twitter all the time. What countries have you visited? Just the US and Mexico because my family's from there. But I eventually want to visit like Canada, like visit some friends up there would be cool. And like literally anywhere overseas would be dope. What countries would you like to visit? I already answered it. What is on the top of your bucket list? I think this question was similar to another one, but like I said, it would be meet LOONA. Now it's meet LOONA as 12 members. Oh, you know what? Actually, no. It's do a song with LOONA or do a song with Rina Sawayama. Oh my god, that would be so cool. Imagine me and Rina Sawayama in a song doing our runs together, or like me and HASEUL or Kim Lip or anyone in LOONA, like just singing and dancing. Ooh, that's my new goal. That's gonna be my new goal, and it will happen. What's my most embarrassing memory? Ooh, so you see the scar up here? You see how it's cut? A lot of people think that I did this on purpose. They'd be like, oh, why did you do that? I'd be like, I didn't choose this. When it was the year between freshman and sophomore year, I took summer school to do health class. We were just watching a video of this girl who had a heart attack, and something that I didn't do before was eat breakfast in the morning. No water, no nothing. I don't know if it was like caused because of the heart attack video, because it was like not even a graphic video at all. It was just a video of someone passing out and them being taken to the emergency room. But in that freaking moment, I decided, oh, my vision is gonna go blurry. Cool. And then next thing I know, boom, I hit my freaking eyebrow on the ground, on this carpet ground, so it like dragged and it opened it. And you don't know how embarrassing it was, because these people are all gonna be with me for the next 3 years, and they're all gonna know me by this. And it was a big class. It was like 35 people. And I was sitting all the way at the front, which I mean is a good thing because I didn't hit my head on like any desks going down, but it did hit the floor, and it was so embarrassing. So that would be it. I'm still low-key traumatized by it, but I got a really cool looking scar out of it. How many relationships have you been in? Yep. You see that? It's a zero. If you could give your younger self any advice, what would it be? No one's opinion matters. Hearing that would have helped me so much with my social anxiety back in like middle and high school, because I took so long until like college to realize that it doesn't matter, and if they do think something badly of me, then why do I care? You know? I wish I heard those words back in middle school. It would have helped me out so much. One thing you wish you would have known as a kid is honestly save your money better, because when I started making money, I had another channel on YouTube where I made money. I spent that all so fast, like, because it was the first time I had my own like disposable income, and I would just be like, let me buy this, that, and this, and then now all that money that I made on YouTube, like for the most part, is gone. Even now I still have like a sort of bad habit of buying things I don't need. So definitely it would be just save your money because you're gonna need it. Number 49, tea or coffee? Tea. I love tea. Tea is like my favorite. I don't drink coffee. I've never drunk coffee in my life. But it's this one specific tea. It's this sweet tangerine, positive energy yogi tea. Me and that tea literally like this. Number 50, how tall are you? So we just actually measured ourselves recently at a hospital where my friends were filming at, and I found out that I'm 5'8". I thought I was 5'8 and a half. I still might be 5'8 and a half. I don't really know. But I'm just gonna say that I'm 5'8 and a half. That half inch matters, okay? I don't care what you say. Cats or dogs? Dogs, obviously. I've only ever known dogs. I wish I could be both a cat and a dog person, but I want a cat first. Funniest moment throughout school? When I fainted. It's funny as hell when I think about it. How many countries have you visited? Okay, now we're just repeating questions. 2. Have you gone to college? I did. I actually just graduated recently in December. I already said that's 2, right? What was your favorite worst subject in high school? Favorite art, worst science. Oh, any science class that I took, I barely passed. Physics, I damn near failed that shit. And biology and chemistry was the worst one. Science does not exist. Except it does. Get vaccinated, please. What is your favorite animal? Oh my god. Okay, so I've gone through stages. Back then it was goats. Obviously dogs are always a favorite, but I love raccoons. Me and raccoons are like this, but ducks, not dicks, not dogs. Ducks have recently been like creeping up to be my favorite, so I have 2, raccoons and ducks. What sports do you play? None. No sports. No, we've been through this. What is your favorite book? Yeah, it was like this kidnapping mystery. I don't remember the name, but it was good. Who are some of your favorite YouTubers? Oh, I love A-Dubs. A-Dubs' new podcast has me by the throat. Like literally, she is so good. I love her so much. Nikki Glamour is my go-to for any story time. She is, I think both of them are like tied to be my favorite YouTubers just because I love them so much. What is your favorite movie? I don't really watch movies, but I like the Bob's Burgers movie. Oh, you know what? Everything Everywhere All at Once. That was a fucking classic, and it's gonna be, I think, one of the best movies that everybody's gonna look back at in the future. It is such a good movie. Are you single or taken? Honey, I'm very, very like dramatically single. So if anybody out there wants me, come grab me by the throat. Don't do that. How many girlfriends / boyfriends have you had? We've talked about this. 0. I feel like it's rubbing it in my face. What's my favorite childhood memory? Definitely hanging out with my best friend at the time. I used to live right next to his house, and we would always hang out, like play with like Thomas the Tank Engine or Hot Wheels, or anytime we hung out. It's sad that we're not friends anymore. I tried reconnecting with him multiple times, but I don't think he wanted to, which made me sad. But definitely anytime we hung out, I just love that. Do you speak any different languages, and how well? I know English, obviously, Spanish fluently, and I took French for all of high school and like all of middle school. I don't remember anything other than like s'il vous plaît and like baguette and oh my god, comme ci comme ça. Don't ask me to speak French. I wouldn't know. Do you have any siblings? I have 1. I have a sister, and they're very cool. How would you describe your fashion sense? Let me tell you another thing about myself. I love fashion. I love dressing, and I love looking good. I'll even do like a little outfit show in a minute. I did not know how to dress in high school, and it took me a long time after high school, like maybe like a few months actually, like towards the end of high school to like first year of college, to actually know what looked good and what didn't. And I look back at some of my outfits and I'm like, ooh honey, that was bad, like really bad. But definitely evolved, I would say. It is definitely different. I don't see a lot of people wearing what I wear the way that I wear it. Not to say that I'm different and quirky and better, because I'm not, but definitely I would say, if I want to be like cocky, is unique in a way, but not really, because it's still low-key basic, but like it looks good, I think. I tell me if it looks like shit, because if it does, then oh. Okay, what is my favorite restaurant? What is my favorite restaurant? I love a good burger. Portillo's. It's Portillo's because they have good burgers and the french fries are really good, and the chicken tenders smack my ass like a drum. What are some of your favorite TV shows? Oh, Only Murders in the Building, mwah, of a show. It is so good. I love Bob's Burgers. Obviously Superstore was good. Brooklyn Nine-Nine was good. Any Modern Family, it's Modern Family and Only Murders, I think, are my top 2 favorite shows of all time. PC or Mac? Currently I have a PC. I want to get into Mac though, just because they look cooler, and my PC breaks down and is so slow. What phone do you have? iOS versus Android? For the longest time I was an Android boy. I had a janky phone up until November of last year. So not even a full year. I went from my little janky Android, barely working, no memory, no storage, no nothing, to the iPhone 13 Max Pro, because I was like, listen, I can't do this no more. Best investment I think I've ever made. 72, tell us one of your bad habits. I already answered this. I can't leave that as the last question though. What should be the last question then? Oh, what's my favorite LOONA song? I know that most people won't care, but my favorite LOONA song, first of all, my bias, I have all of them, 12 of them, but HASEUL, it's HASEUL for sure. So my favorite LOONA song is Dang Dang Dang, because it is just such a happy upbeat song, but it's because of HASEUL's line mainly. Na, 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 na. That line is so good, and being in the So What era, there was a big HASEUL drought because she wasn't in that era. So like hearing her voice in the album, that just made me so happy. It made me like, I don't know, it was just such a good moment. I just love that song. And they didn't perform it on tour. What's wrong with BBC and my music? Actually, there's so much wrong with BBC and my music taste, but we're not gonna talk about it, okay? But yeah, I think that was the last question. Hopefully I actually answered everything, because honestly, I'm like, it's really hot out here, so I'm low-key hallucinating. I'm gonna go wash my car. I think I gotta do that now. But hopefully you enjoyed this. If you wanna know more about me, if you need to know any other questions, I don't know what that would be, but like, if you wanna know, leave it down below. And I know some of you are gonna ask for my credit card information and my social security. Don't worry, I saved you the trouble. It's in the description below, so just pop down there and get that if you want it. But yeah, hopefully I see you here next week. I'm gonna try to film 2 videos a week, so hopefully you enjoyed this. If you like this, leave a like, comment down below. Kiss my butt, my giant juicy fat ass. Sorry, but yeah, that's pretty much it. I love you. Goodbye. You're on a tripod. What did you just? Don't look down there. Oh yeah, I gotta give you a fit check. Okay, I'm gonna say goodbye now. Here's the fit check.